Hello everyone, Mr. Teasdale from Warcraft here, just to take you through some addition subtraction sums, just to help over the Easter break. So top tips for addition and subtraction. Try and remember these tips. So write the addition subtraction sum next to your sum. So if it's the addition or subtraction symbol, so you do the correct operation. Write the numbers clearly, so all your numbers look like they should do. So for example, instead of you're quickly writing 0, so it looks like a 6, make sure it looks like a 0. Be accurate with your addition and subtraction, yes, work quickly, but also make sure that we don't make silly mistakes. And then the final one, most important one for addition and subtraction, is to line up your place value. So we're going to start with decimals. We've got something equals 4.56 add 1.4. The equals can be on either side. It's just equals means same as, so we're getting the amount that's the same as 4.56 add 1.4. And as you can see, I've put my addition symbol there, so I'm not going to do the wrong sum, so I'm not going to accidentally take away. I've lined up all my decimals, lovely and neat in order, and I've also put my place value. And I haven't put my decimals in the wrong place, so everything lines up and the place values match. I'm going to start with addition and subtraction. We always start on the right-hand side. So in this case, I'm going to start in the hundreds. We're adding, so doing 6 add nothing, 6 add blank. Now you could put a 0 in there as a placeholder, or leave it blank. We're going to do 6 add 0, which is going to be 6. 5 add 4, nice and easy, is 9. And then 4 add 1, which is 5. Now, all of these are nice and straightforward because they're less than 10. Remember, if you get over 10, so for example, it was 5 add 5, you would put the 0 where the 9 is, and you would carry the 1 over to the next column. And just remember to add it on at the end. It's same for decimals, same with integers as well. So exactly the same method for decimals and for integers and any number for addition. 2,282, take away 1,739. So I'm going to use counters just to make sure that we get the exchanges right here. Again, we're going to start on the zeros, so we're going to start on the ones column. We're going to work away from right to left. We do 2 take away 9. Now, we could do that, it would get -7, but we can't have -7 in our answer. So we're going to borrow from the tens, and as if by magic, it's going to go straight across. So we borrow that 110, and we're going to split it into 10 ones. So we now get 12 there. I'll show you a little bit what that looks like when we do our sums. So I've now got 12. So 12 take away 9, which is going to end up with 3. I've got 7 left there, so it'll be 7 take away 3, which is going to be 4. Then I need to exchange. I need to go to the one above it, to the thousands, to exchange into the hundreds. So I'm going to borrow one of the hundreds like this. I'm going to exchange it for 10 hundreds. So we've got 1,200. And then take away 7 to get 5, and then 1, take away 1, which would be 543. So this is what it looks like. We set out correctly. We've got the subtraction symbol there, so we're not going to make a mistake. Numbers are nice and clear. We're going to start on the ones. 2 take away 9. Now, I can't do that. I could do that as -7, but we can't do that for our answer. So we need to go to the 8. We're going to exchange from the 8. So we're going to cross it out. Put 7 tens there, and we're going to take the 1 across to make 12. 12 take away 9 now, which is going to be 3. 7 take away 3, I can do that. No exchanges, going to go down to 4. 2 take away 7, can't do. Got to go to the thousands. Going to take away one of the thousands, put it in the hundreds column to make 12. 12 take away 7 is 5. 1 take away 1 is 0. 543 is the answer. So finally, again, looking at decimals, we've got hundreds, tens, ones, tenths, and then hundreds. So remember, the whole number is anything to the left of the decimal. The decimal of a number is anything to the right. And we're going to set it out. Now, this time, I could take it away, but I can't borrow from the tenths because there's nothing there. So I need to go to the next available column, which is the ones. We'll borrow 1 from there, and then we'll exchange it. And then we'll borrow 1 from the tenths, so there's a double exchange, and go to the hundredths. To make 20.13. This is what it should look like. So we've got my 2 take away 9. Again, I could do that to get -7, but we can't have that in our answer. I've got my subtraction there. All my decimals are lined up. It's nice and neat. We can't go to the tenths, so we've got to go to the ones. So we're going to cross out the 1. to cross out the 2 to put 1, cross out the 10 to put 9, and 12. 12 take away 9. We can do now 3. 9 take away 8 is 1. 1 take away 1 is 0, and 5 take away 3 is 20. So it'd be 20.13. So top tips again. Whatever you do, make sure you write addition and subtraction so you know if you're adding or subtracting the number. Write the numbers clearly, be accurate, take your time, work quickly, but be accurate, take your time with your numbers, and line up the place value. Make sure that especially with decimals, your decimals are all in a line, and don't forget the decimals in your answer.